The ARPA money that we're talking about, the American Rescue money, we divvied that up through the members of the Common Council, roughly $200,000 each within their own vision, working with the administration. And I think as the city moves forward, we've had a great relationship with the members of the Common Council. We have a great relationship with our neighborhood. I think you see it in each and every district, whether it be in North Utica or South Utica or Cornhill or West or East. You're looking at a council person really getting involved into a community involvement, what they feel and what they're hearing from the neighborhood, what they need. You want to make sure that when things are going well, you involve everybody. That's the residents, that's a member of the Common Council, and the administration.
Councilman Irving decided that he was going to spend $200,000, which was allocated to the Common Council, to improve Kemble Park. So we looked at the original plan, and what that park has become is it hosts a lot of important events, whether it's basketball tournaments like Hoops and Dreams, Harvest on the Hill, Souls of Cornhill, vendor events. So people come to gather in that space, and we wanted to do things to make those gatherings better. So we put in a stage so they don't have to rent a bandstand. They have power, and we put in grills and places to sit so they could eat and enjoy themselves while they're in the park. And there were residents that said, hey, there's a lot in this park, it's well used, but there's nothing for children. We didn't want to take up too much of the green space because a lot of the residents there play soccer. I've seen people play volleyball. I've seen people gather in that space for events. So we wanted to leave as much green space as possible and put a play element for children. And we found the zip line. It can run north-south, and it allows us to have a lot of green space, and it's really unique, and we hope it brings people from all over the city to kind of try it out.
The design was done by James Jordan Associates. James Jordan is a very good consultant to work with. He worked with Marcus exclusively. I was handed the plans to actually perform the construction work. It took off from there. We went out to Kemble Park and we actually assessed the area and the location to see where the pad was going to be. The stage was in kind of a wrong location. We wanted to move it to a better location in the park, so we moved it about 20 feet from its original location, and we brought the elevation of it 1 foot up from the original grade proposed in the plan. So once that was done, then we actually went there with contractors, we went there with excavators and skid steers, and we tore up the park and made a mess. So we started the construction of the stage. It was essentially just a flat concrete slab that had electrical outlets installed in the center of it, which is for all types of activities that are permitted. There are 2 sets of quadplex plugs, so there are 8 plugs at that stage that are on 20 amp breakers themselves, so whatever anybody brings out there, they'll have more than enough sufficient power to run and perform, or if they want to do some type of event there for private use or what have you. Once the stage was complete, the final touches were to be done, in which that involved paving asphalt walkways from the existing pathways to the stage. Looking for a better finished product, the existing walkways around the park needed to be updated. So we expended some money to actually correct them and make them proper to what they're supposed to be for AD requirements. And with the completion of the asphalt walkways, we topsoiled and seeded the whole area and to complete the final project.
It's crazy to me, as somebody who went to Kemble School, the whole reason why I got involved in public service is because of all the things people have done for me along the way. I feel like my life could have easily went another way if it wasn't for adults that came in and gave me opportunities, that took my hand, that tried to help me be a better person, and I want to pay them back. I want those investments on their behalf to pay off. That's why I'm in public service. It was great that Legislator Yvonne Irvin, Councilman Venice Irvin, and Mayor Rob Palmieri allowed me to be part of this project, because those are the people that did those things for me when I was a kid. Those are the people that gave me the chances and the opportunities that made me the adult I am here. So I find it incredibly heartwarming that I get to work with them to do the same thing for other children. And that's the gratifying part of it for me.
When you look at our large parks, you have to also consider our smaller parks, our neighborhood parks. Working with Yvonne and Venice Irving has been absolutely a wonderful, wonderful experience. They have the vision, they have the understanding, but more importantly, they have the ears and the eyes of what the residents are looking for. So as we develop in our smaller parks, I think we could use Kemble Park as a great example of what could happen when people work together. We've been open and we've been transparent, and I think the facts speak for themselves. The city is in a great spot, and we will continue this in the years to come.